Hello, friends. Do you know what keeps us alive all the time? It is the air, the continuous passage of air going from your mouth and nose to your lungs, which then gets mixed with the blood coming from the heart and goes back to the heart carrying oxygen. And then this oxygen rich blood goes from the heart to all parts of the body, more importantly, to the brain. And this continuous flow of life, the air going in and out, blood going round and round, and your brain getting it, is what keeps us alive every second. And it is this principle with which I am going to tell you how to identify a medical emergency in less than 10 seconds. Because a problem in any of these, the concept of this ABCD, a problem in airway, a problem in breathing, a problem in circulation, or a problem in disability, or dimag, if you know Hindi, so can cause a critical emergency, which should and the first point in managing any medical emergency is to identify it timely. So how do you do it? A very simple method is, if you are concerned about anyone, you worried whether there is a problem or not, the most simple thing is talk to them. So approach them, see that their surroundings are safe, approach them and ask, hello, is everything okay? Now, if it were a person speaking normally, then they will be able to tell you. And when a person is speaking, that means the airway is patent. Patent means clear. The passage of air from mouth and nose to the lungs is clear. If they are able to speak a sentence in one complete sentence, in a single breath, that means their lungs at that moment have enough amount of air that they can speak, and they're not speaking like this. If they are able to understand and respond to you, and if they are walking and talking, means that their heart is supplying enough blood to their brain, and sometimes enough to make them walk also. So a person who is responds to you uh, appropriately means their brain is getting enough amount of blood. And coming to the brain, then if they are able to answer to you appropriately, means at that moment they do not have any acute uh, brain problem like a seizure, stroke, low blood sugar, so these things. So a simple conversation can tell you, a simple question, how are you, what is the problem, and if they are able to answer your question appropriately, it will tell you that at that moment, because it is a continuous changing phenomena, but at that moment their airway is okay, their breathing is fine, their circulation is okay, and they do not have any acute disability. But if a person is unable to answer you, and that is where the crux of the matter is, if a person is unable to answer you, that should alert you that there is a problem. You don't know what the problem is. You don't, as when you are identifying an emergency, that's not your main concern. You just think of that there could be a problem in airway, breathing, circulation, or disability, any of these, and that means you need to act now. So, a simple act of talking to a patient can tell you if there is an emergency, and a problem in any of those can be because of A, B, C, or D. And this is what I wanted to tell you, that this is the concept of ABCD and identifying an emergency in less than 10 seconds. Thank you.